What's up, y'all? It's your boy Junior. I'm back again with another video. I got on this big ass coat just to address it right away because it's cold as shit outside and my heat not working in the office, so it is what it is. I want to address some of these trade rumors today and just go over some things that's happening before the trade deadline. Focusing on two key players today, and that's going to be your boy Trae Young and my guy and everybody else's guy, Morant. So we're going to start with Trae. I posted on my Twitter page, which I'll put up here, that a really good spot and low-key landing spot for Trae Young will be the Milwaukee Bucks. And then lo and behold, ESPN comes out, steals my analysis, and pops out with the possible trade that can work. I think it was involving like Gary Payton, Bobby Portis, and Kuzma, basically, and maybe like a first-round pick to get Trae Young in there. I've been adamantly posting on my page. Follow me on Twitter, Junior on Hoops. I've been adamantly posting on my page that Trae Young needs a fresh start. Ja Morant needs a fresh start. But I've been stressing that the Milwaukee Bucks need to do whatever they can to bring Trae Young there. If the Bucks don't bring Trae Young to Milwaukee, they're losing Giannis. It's not even no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They may already lose Giannis even if they bring him there, but for sure you will be losing Giannis next year if you don't get him any help right now. Yeah, I got the nice guy in Rollins. I don't even think he can be traded. Have a couple other pieces around Giannis, but the pieces around him, none of them will ever equate to what Trae Young can bring to the game, man. Trae Young can pass, he can shoot. I understand that he's a defensive liability, but like Luka, if you can score and generate offense as with the best of them, sometimes you can get hit on defense. And I'm not saying that Trae is comparable to Luka as far as affecting the game goes, but Trae isn't a scrub on the offensive end. He isn't a slouch. The other team has to defend him also. And he's going to put up effort to defend, especially when he has something to play for. Another key thing to point out with Trae Young is he has never played with another star. He's never had a star. Atlanta has literally never gotten Trae Young any help. He ain't had no one to go there and play with him. They can't even bring people in the free agency market. So this honestly is a good move for Trae to get out of there. It's a good move for Atlanta to get some new fresh talent in and get a fresh start the rebuild process for real. Looks like they're going all in on Jalen Johnson. Looks like they think that that's their guy of the future. They've been waiting for a athletic wing that can score, shoot, pass, and facilitate the game, and also rebound and defend to emerge on their team. And it looks like they finally found one to Jalen Johnson. They thought their draft pick Ricochet was going to be one of those type of people, but he didn't pan out. So I get that they are putting all of their chips or all of their eggs in one basket on Jalen Johnson. It makes sense. Trae Young is an undersized guard. He can't defend, and he isn't the most athletic, and he is aging. He's been dealing with a few injuries and things like that, so I understand the move. But I just want to go over some of the stats for Trae, just so everyone can get an understanding of what Trae Young brings to the table. So we'll go over the last 5 years for him, since we don't want to go too far back. So 2022, he played 34 minutes a game. He played 74 games. He averaged, in 2022, he averaged 28.4 points per game and damn near 10 assists, 9.7 assists, 3.7 rebounds. Oh, and guess what? Trae Young doesn't play defense. He averaged about a steal a game. I guess that doesn't come with on-ball defense, but hey. 2023, the year of 2023, he played 54 games. He averaged 25.7 points, damn near 11 assists, 1.3 steals, 3 rebounds. Pretty efficient. He played 36 minutes a game that year. If we go to 2024, 2025, he played 76 games, 36 minutes a game. He averaged 24.2 points, 11.6 assists. So you can see he can score with the best of them because in 2022 and 2023, he averaged 28 and 26 points in those 2 seasons back to back consecutively. His scoring has went down, I believe, because he's sharing the ball more with his teammates and just facilitating more. And I think he just isn't having fun for real playing in Atlanta anymore. He wants to play for something. He wants to play to win. And I understand that once you get your bag most of the time in the NBA, if you haven't won anything yet, now you're kind of like, I want to go win something. So I feel like the Bucks is a really good option for him. And then another sleeper team that I don't hear too many people talking about, which is crazy to me. I see people say the Trailblazers and the Wizards and things like that. I don't think Trae wants to go somewhere where he's not going to fucking compete. He wants to go play where he can compete at, obviously, right? So I think another sleeper team for him is the Miami Heat. Miami Heat has some assets and some players they can move around. They need another force on the offensive end. I understand that Tyler Herro's getting back from injury and getting back in the swing of things. I don't think that you try your best to not let him go in a trade for Trae. You try to give out other pieces, give out the Jokic guy, whatever his name is. Give up Mitchell and maybe a few picks. Do what you got to do to get Trae there. Because if you get Trae, Bam, Tyler Herro, and you have Ware also still, I mean, you kind of got a whip over there. So that's all I really got on the Trae topic. Hopefully Trae Young finds a home wherever he goes, and I'm sure he will excel. I feel like whatever team that trades for Trae Young will win that trade. So if you trade for Trae Young, you're gonna win that trade, man. So make it happen, whoever that wants to make that happen. Hopefully it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
John immediately wants to get a replay. Now he's got to hustle.
Ja Morant has been seen yelling at his coach. Ja Morant has been suspended from the team this season for detriment to the team. Ja Morant has been injury riddled, just always banged up and dinged up. Ja Morant has been pretty inefficient from the field. Ja Morant, basically, what I'm saying is showing all the signs that he's not enjoying playing basketball in Memphis anymore. They got rid of their coach, and ever since then, it's been like a downhill ride for Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. They traded Dylan Brooks. That was one of the biggest mistakes they could have made. It took the culture with them. And just the Grizzlies just need to blow it the fuck up. Send Jaren Jackson out of there and get Ja Morant out of there. Ja Morant is averaging, currently, he's playing 28 minutes per game. He's averaging 19 points, which is his lowest scoring season since 2021, when he played 63 games in that season. 2023 and 2024, he only played 9 games because he was suspended that entire season. And then we have the 2024-2025 season. He played 50 games, and he averaged 23 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal per game. He has a high turnover rate. He's averaging about 3.5 turnovers per game, which is not good. Not good at all to me. But I think that Ja Morant, if he gets a change of scenery, a better structured system, just new, fresh teammates, fresh coach, is going to give him that energy of, like that new kid energy for him, and just kind of give him a chance of like a clean slate. Because in Memphis, all of that's on his name. He had the gun situations and things like that. That's always going to be brought up when Ja Morant is mentioned with Memphis. So if he can get out of there, he may have like a new win, a second chance at his career, honestly. Like, honestly. He's still young. He's not an older player at all. Not even sure if they have his age on here. Yeah, he's 26 years old. Like, he's not an older player. He has a lot of time still left in the league. He can play high-level basketball until he's at least 32, 33 years old. With his athleticism that he has now, he's so far ahead of people athletically that he's not really going to slow down too much unless he has like a major injury like Derrick Rose or something. Couple trade ideas for Ja Morant that I like but don't love. One of them is the T-Wolves. I feel like if the T-Wolves have the assets to make that trade, make it. But I feel like it's more so for optics. They're pairing the the bad guy of the league, Ja Morant, with the loved but hated Anthony Edwards that just says anything out of his mouth. It's going to sell tickets. It's going to sell, but I don't think it translates to wins for them. Because what are you going to have to give up to get Ja Morant there? The Grizzlies aren't just handing him over. And I get that his stock or value may be down, but they're still not going to hand him over. The Suns, that's a really good pickup. I mean, they have Jalen Green. He's injured. I'm not sure if he would have to be traded in this trade or if he could even possibly be traded since he is injured. That may be like more of an off-season type of move to make. But if you get to keep Jalen Green and you have the opportunity to bring Ja Morant to the Suns and pair him with Devin Booker and Jalen Green, that's a very explosive backcourt. And you just have to worry about your front court at that end. Know what I mean? Like your big men. Who's going to step up on that side? The Rockets was another one. I like Ja Morant in Houston. I think he could fit. I think Kevin Durant has that mentorship and that big brother energy that he will bring to the team already. It's a lot of young guys in Houston that are hungry to win and get better. And I think that energy will rub off on Ja Morant. He'll have no choice but to come in that building on business because they're already a contending team. But once again, what are they giving up to bring Ja Morant there? And the last but my most liked pick, me personally, and I had this for both Trae and Ja, is the Heat. The Heat need a lead guard. They desperately need a lead guard. Tyler Hero is not going to cut it. I know they love him. They think he can be whatever they think he can be, but I know that he cannot be the guy. You need a lead guard that can become or choose to be the guy. That can get Bam in better positions with the ball so he doesn't have to play off of the wing all the time. And that can also help defend and is scrappy on the defensive end, which Ja Morant can be at times when he's dedicated to it. Put Ja Morant in Pat Riley's system, on that workout regimen, on the discipline train. They're going to have agents following him everywhere he go and shit. I feel like it works out for him. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments if you think that Ja Morant should be traded to the T-Wolves, the Suns, the Heat, whoever you think. Throw out some ideas to me. I love to hear them. Same thing for Trae Young. Me personally, I think the best move for Trae Young is to go to the Milwaukee Bucks and get a chance to actually compete at a championship before Giannis decides to ultimately leave the Bucks, because he will leave the Bucks in free agency if he doesn't leave via trade. So yeah, that's my take on it. Once again, I really appreciate y'all watching my show, tuning in whenever I post. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And share the video if you can. I haven't asked that before, but if you could share the video, feel free to share it. You know what I mean? Thank y'all. Take care. Enjoy this journey with me. We're going to the top from the bottom.